And the case is still getting a lot of attention on the internet. I want to bring in ABC News investigative reporter Olivia Rubin and legal analyst Tre Lovell to answer some of the top questions people have been asking since that verdict came down. So, Tre, unlike in her first trial, the jury reached a verdict here that Karen Read was not guilty of these higher charges of murder and manslaughter. So she can't be tried again criminally. But she is facing a civil suit now from John O'Keefe's family. What are you watching for there?
So that's going to be completely different. A civil suit, there's a much lower standard beyond its preponderance of the evidence, more likely than not. She will be forced to testify. She doesn't have the right against self-incrimination in a civil trial. And so that's going to be a very different trial. And as you may remember with the O.J. Simpson, he was found not guilty criminally, but he was found liable civilly for $33 million. So it does happen where you may not get a conviction, but you will prevail in a civil suit.
Now, the defense argued that Read was the victim of a cover-up. So now that she's been acquitted, can Karen Read sue the Commonwealth or the police or anyone else involved in this case?
Very difficult. There's immunity that attaches to the prosecution and to the police officers to do an investigation. Somehow, maybe if it's a violation of her civil rights, and they were acting outside the scope of their jobs, and a couple of exceptions, but it's very difficult to do that. I would assume Karen Read is going to take the win and just start to live her life.
All right, Olivia Rubin, Tre Lovell, thank you both.